You like to generate 30, 40, 50, even 100 more car sales every single month on demand and with predictability. I call this the accelerator effect. Because as the CEO of GE said, when you put your foot on the gas in this company, the car moves forward. Now, that might sound blatantly obvious, but the number of car dealerships that can honestly say this about their business is small. The truth is, when most car dealerships step on the gas pedal, the car may or may not go forward, and if it does, it may not go in the expected or desired direction. Even car dealerships who succeed in getting the car to move forward in time live in a constant state of fear that the car may stop at any given time. For many car dealerships, most of them in fact, this is the reality they face. Each day, experimentation, hope and determination meet the cold unknown and unexpected. And with luck, as a result, the car may move forward today. Only car dealers with a predictable system for attracting and closing customers can say, when I put my foot on the gas, the car moves forward. Hi, my name's Colin, and for the next few minutes I'm going to share exactly how myself and my clients have installed predictable systems for generating 20, 30, 40, even 50 new high-ticket customers every single month, and how you can do the same. I'm also going to share with you the biggest mistake most car dealers can make when it comes to getting qualified buyer leads. The two things that 7 and 8 figure car dealerships have present in their business that the strugglers do not, and a simple, proven 4-step formula that generates leads of ready-to-buy prospects and how you can put this to work right now. This is the exact same formula I've used in my own agency and also to help my clients. So if you're a car dealership looking for a predictable way to generate buyers on demand and explode your business to the 7 or 8 figure level, then you're definitely in the right place. Now, the people that we work for fall into the following categories. We work with independent and franchise dealerships. We work with mid-range dealerships that want to move to the next level and large ones that want to completely dominate the market. Now, one of my clients, Sam, started working with me when her business was stalled. So she started working with me and her business exploded, achieving a 343% return on investment in just 30 days. And she had to stop her marketing because it was too much for her to deal. She's putting together another system to handle more flow in 2019. Now, the best thing about a predictable customer system is it targets customers who are looking for a new car and are ready to buy. It can work with any budget and it's based on proven results. Now, in the car dealership business, I'm sure you've noticed that people fall into one of two categories. Number one is the grinders, people who make some money sometimes, but no money most of the time, or spend way too much time making far too little. And number two, the rainmakers. People who are absolutely crushing it, making more and more money, building wealth, and spending less time doing it. What is it that allows some car dealerships to make millions while others make less than they could in a full-time job and struggle to even make rent? The heaps of car dealerships have realized that the rainmakers have two things present in their business, while the grinders only have one or two, or most of the time none. The truth is, if you have both these things present in your dealership, it becomes very easy and predictable to make $1 million a year or more. The best way I can describe this to you is with a story about the Wright brothers who invented the world's first aeroplane. Back in 1903, the race was on to invent the world's first aeroplane. Most people became utterly obsessed with the engine. People started building larger and larger engines and more horsepower and strapping them to planes, while completely ignoring the aerodynamics and the wings. Well, this resulted in some of the most powerful engines being built, but also resulted in planes that just couldn't get off the ground. They were utterly useless. The Wright brothers took a different approach. While the whole world was obsessed over engines, the Wright brothers looked at the planes, aerodynamics and wings. They focused on a plane that could glide without an engine first, and then later strapped an engine to it. And voila, the first flying machine was invented. Now I want you to pause for a moment and let this next point really sink in, because it's the exact opposite of what everyone else there is feeding you. Today in the car dealership industry, we are repeating the history of the engine obsession. Most car dealerships are obsessed with the latest traffic source and completely ignore their system to convert that traffic into high-paying customers. Most dealerships are obsessed and frenzied over the latest Facebook ads feature, the next best targeting option, or marketing platform. But in reality, all they're doing is strapping a larger and larger, more complex engine to a fundamentally flawed plane. Now remember how I told you that the Rainmakers have two things in their business that the grinders and the struggle bunnies don't. Two things you need for success: a high quality converting traffic and a proven system that will turn your traffic into paying customers and keep coming back. Because it comes down to this: if you can't pay money to acquire a new customer, then you do not have a business. Now let's get down to business and show you exactly how we can get a predictable system for generating high-ticket customers in your business starting today. There are only two things that matter in a car dealership: generating leads and converting those leads into customers. Not making the income you want right now? Let me ask you this: how many leads did you get in the last 7 days? And if you didn't get many leads, then answer me this: what did you do in the last 7 days to get more sales? You see, in the dealership business, it's very easy to get distracted by all the new shiny objects. But in the raw reality is that generating leads and converting them are the only two things that matter. The Rainmakers in the dealership game. The players with 7 and 8 figure profits, true liquid wealth, and sales days that would trump others' best sales months. They have a predictable system for generating customers, and they know these two numbers to the dollar. Two key metrics they know: the cost to generate a lead and the cost to acquire a customer. When you have a predictable system for generating customers and you know these two key numbers, every month is as simple as looking at your calendar and seeing how much time you have to close sales and spending the required amount of money to generate those sales. While the grinders and struggle bunnies are looking to pull a new rabbit out of the hat to get some new customers to cover their rent, and thinking about a plan B that doesn't involve getting another credit card if things don't work out. So what does the system look like? Well, it starts with targeting the right traffic with the right message that strikes a nerve and generates a response. We do this by calling out our ideal customer and speaking about their pain in a vivid, detailed way that makes them feel like we tore a page out of this personal diary, and we must have the answer to their problem. Once we get their attention, we prove that we can solve their problem. And then we finally roll out the red carpet and ask them to reach out. The result in executing this correctly is that you will have 20, 30, 40, even 100 new high-ticket buyers every single month. And the best part? You will know down to the dollar and day how much your business and marketing efforts will perform. You will finally have that accelerator pedal that moves your business forward when you want it to. To execute this predictable customer system correctly, you need to get these 4 things in alignment. I refer to this as cracking the code. The 4 things are message, market, media, and system. Once these 4 things are in alignment, you can see that the qualified leads rush in and at a low cost per lead. They are then converted into sales. Now you must have the right system to generate these results. You can do it the hard way, which is like going up to the lock and trying to guess the code with a possible 10,000 combinations. All the easy way, and you can get the code, unlock it, and get the results immediately. Who else wants a predictable customer system that generates 20, 30, 40, even 100 new high-value buyers every single month? This is perfect for you if you want to generate more high-value leads, reduce your workload, or attract more customers. Because right now I'm looking for a few more of my dream clients. For a limited time, I'd like to get on a marketing strategy session with you if you meet the criteria. Dealerships who want more red-hot leads, want high-paying customers, and more sales than they can handle. So here's how the process works. We'll be focused on a specific and custom-tailored strategy and execution to help you solve the two biggest problems that dealerships face. Number one, traffic and generating targeted segment of high-value buyers who are ready to buy now, and conversion, making sure you have a system that takes the traffic and converts it into predictable dollars day to day. This marketing strategy session will take around 30 minutes, and I'll be speaking to you personally. I'll be helping you identify what you've already got and helping you put together a strategy to dramatically grow your business by 3, 4, even 5 times without increasing the amount of time you spend on your business. So who is this for? It's for car dealerships who are currently in business and making some sales. It's for dealerships who believe they can dominate their marketplace and make a high 7-8 figure income, people who truly love others and value results above anything else, and for people that understand they need to have some skin in the game. Who is this not for? It's not for people who make excuses and complain. It's not for people who are stuck in the information gathering mode and are not prepared to take action and get results. And it's not for people that are not serious about growing their business by another $100,000 to $1 million plus in the next 12 months. Now, knowing that we're a good fit is critical because I like to get all my clients the results and work for them for the long term. And to do that, I need to get them a quick return on investment. And the truth is that there's some people who I cannot help, and if that's the case, I'll be 100% upfront and I'll suggest somebody else or an alternative. The first step is to complete an application for a private strategy session below, and this application is necessary to determine 1, that I can help you and I'm the best person to generate those results. Number 2, that you're ready to step up, commit and take action and do the required work to generate the results. Now, once I receive your application, you'll be able to schedule a time with me to conduct your strategy session online or a quick call to arrange a face-to-face session if you're in the Wellington region. And this is where we'll really start working together to figure out what you want and how to make it happen in the fastest time possible and with predictability. And then at the end of the strategy session, 1 or 2 things will happen. We'll either be a good fit and we'll extend an invitation to work with each other. And if it's not a good fit, actually that's okay too, because no hard feelings, there's no obligation or anything. Either way, you'll receive an insanely valuable strategy session and you'll walk away with a newfound clarity as to where you are now and what's holding you back from achieving the results you want. That together with the exact next steps necessary to take action and break through your barriers. It will likely be the most valuable 30 minutes you invest in your business this year. So go ahead and complete the application now and we'll see if we're a good fit for doing business together. Now, right now I've had over 20 people apply in the last 30 days, so this opportunity is extremely limited. So with that being said, please understand this window of opportunity won't be available for long, and what I've found is that those that have the ability to make decisions and act quickly are the most likely to get results and the most likely to become one of my best clients. So if you feel like this is right for you, go ahead and apply right now and go ahead and follow the instructions on the next page.